What is up, guys? Citrus here with the Week 18 Spirit Seeker Devlog, and this week there's been a lot of cool changes, not just in the game, but outside as well. But we'll talk about the changes sort of inside the game since the last time I showed this off. One of the first things you'll probably notice is the environment is a lot more dense now, and that's because I added a lot more of the trees from the asset pack I mentioned, and they're being randomly generated into the environment now. There's also the terrain itself, which previously was just sort of something I sculpted and then I spawned new mazes on it every time. Now the terrain is randomly generated as well. Of course, as you can see here, there is now a sprint animation again, so the sprinting power-up is back and up and running as it should be. The double jump power-up has some animations as well, along with just, the base jump, and there's a little flip from that, which is super cool. I can't take credit for that because we've been using Mixamo animations, which is an Adobe resource out there that basically lets people find animations for free, and that's been very important for us because even though we can't find someone here at the university who has been able to get us some 3D character animations, we do want to use root animation in the future, and that means we need to know how the code is going to work for this stuff for anything to work at all, because root animation means the animation is what drives the player rather than the code just transforming the position of the player throughout the world. And so, yeah, that's been really, really cool, is getting those animations to work, having a sprint and a jump again, and that's been really, really important with these new environmental pieces that our environmental artist has made for the game. There's this tower here with these platforms, and this was kind of one of the big things because there are XP orbs on the platforms, and what that results in is being able to scale these towers, and if you get to the top, there's a bunch at the top of the tower, and you are pretty much guaranteed a level up at that point. So scale the tower, you get a stat improvement. It's a pretty nice reward, and a lot of people seem to agree with that because there was a playtest here at the university where some high school students who were looking at the program got to come and check out the student games, and of course Spirit Seeker was one of those games. And it was a really, really fun playtest to get to watch because people were really starting to have a positive experience with the game. The last time this got tested back in the spring, people were really confused a lot. The objective of the game wasn't clear, what everything did wasn't clear, which probably because there wasn't a tutorial, but there is for this game now. Maybe I'll show that off one day. But people were able to play the tutorial, understand what was going on, and just hop right into the endless mode and just kind of experience the game as it was meant to be experienced. And people had a lot of fun with it. There was a lot of positive feedback. People thought the environment was cool and vibrant. People thought the spirits were cool, and the animation was pretty neat. Lots of people tried to scale the towers, do the parkour, get the experience, and level up. So it was really, really cool because people were genuinely looking at this as something that was cool and neat and not just a trashy student game that really wasn't put together. But that it kind of flipped 180, and it was so cool to see because it's yeah, we did that. We made this game that people are looking at and they're like, wow, this is neat, this has potential, this could be a really cool game one day. And that it was just an amazing feeling. It really was. And I may or may not be getting to experience that all over again in a much bigger way because this Friday and Saturday I will be at MDev, which is a big games conference in Madison, Wisconsin. And I was very, very fortunate, despite my late application, to be able to showcase Spirit Seeker at their little games showcase that they have going on there. I say little, but this will be the biggest playtest that Spirit Seeker has ever had, probably more than the two it's had combined, because the two it's had combined was maybe 30 people, and I'll probably get about that many in just an hour at MDev. So it's a big, big opportunity for Spirit Seeker to get loads of feedback in a capacity that I frankly couldn't have imagined going into this semester. So much has changed and evolved with this project, and it's really, really cool to see. And, I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous to have so many people coming through and experiencing it, but also, judging it and criticizing it. It's going to be an experience, that's for sure. But I'm really, really excited and very grateful to the MDev staff for this opportunity. And I can't wait to tell you guys all about it in the next devlog. So thank you guys for supporting the journey thus far. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Citrus out.